Hello, my name is Shadley and welcome back for another episode of Ep31 as Ethiopia. In previous episode we started a war against, well, part of Borneo, and slowly but surely the smaller parts are giving up, but there's still China and East India Company that we need to fight off. Luckily, we are doing pretty good in the combat against them. We got some troops arriving to Tenasarium. Well, eventually. I mean, we did the landing there. We're probably going to be clearing out the southern half of that front already quite soon. Oh, there we go. Samba is now ours. So what did we unlock from there? First of all, we'll need to... Oh, we have a port there. Okay. Lead mine. Okay, they're good. That's what we need. Also, we should probably have a look at some of the things over here. If we could reduce the labor force, or labor use a little bit. Basically as much as possible over here. Probably the plantations as well could use a bit of assistance there. And then the farming. Barbed wire fences. Quite cheap alternative. It doesn't have a lot of population in this state yet. So that'll gonna be... Well, rather, it'll take quite some time. But there's a massive amount of industry in this state here. Oh, wow. The Sintag is something we want to eventually conquer for those factories. But there we go. That's another one of the smaller nations that has surrendered. And both East India Company and China are losing their stuff. Let's put in the remaining things in here. I think neither... Or no one's going to be accepting those yet. But that's just a matter of time, really. Right, so the question is, which one of us is going to arrive here first? Probably neither one. And how much do they actually have troops overall as East India Company? 500 plus 400. That is a lot. But if we could have like 100 battalions over here in India, then we'll probably be able to advance quite easily. We do a lot more damage than they do. And we can replenish our losses somewhat easily. So if we have a look at... Oh, unhealthy economy. Yeah, we're using 71% of our credits already. 72 make... Okay. Yeah, convoys raided. Horn of Africa. Oh, there we go. They've got some troops in here. We are arriving there in about 2 weeks. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, we've got some troops in there now. Right, they're going to attack us next, I think. And we got a 200 defense. Oh, wow. So, yeah, this Chinese army is going to have some bad time attacking against our machine guns. They got a pretty good general in there overall, I'd say. Actually, let's see. Hidden Expanded Explorer Expert Offensive Planet. Okay, so it could be worse. They didn't get any borrowed troops, did they? No. It's just them. Oh man, that's a... Oh, there we go. Ethiopian Central Java. So now, over here, what we got some rice farms. Let's go ahead and start using fertilizers. Put in the steam power stuff there. Let's make sure that we get the port in there as soon as possible. Put that as one of the priority constructions, so that it can connect to the other stuff, and then we'll also get a sulfur mine in there, because that could be quite useful in the rail transportations. But at least the plantations in here, and that one's already as good as can be. They don't really have access to anything there yet, but that'll be fixed. Over here we got level 1 port. We might want to actually get that upgraded as well. But there we go. Our combat is going very well, and then it's going to be our counterattack against... Oh, now we've got 60 battalions in there. Good. Oh, and... Oh, we're done a landing here. Oh, wow, that's a lot of troops there. Okay, let's go ahead and send in some armies from Ethiopia. Like this one. And just in case, we're going to send in the Arabia army over there to provide some defense. So that's going to be good. And now we're fighting against hundreds and hundreds of battalions. We're still doing pretty good in terms of damage, though. So I think we'll be able to advance pretty far. We cleared out all of that immediately with the invasion. Or maybe it took some time for them to bring in the troops, and that's why we're winning. But regardless, we are winning. And this combat is going to be almost over. Oh wow, we lost less than 300 men, and they lost about 3,000. Down to 1 battalion defending, so that's not going to last very long. I wonder if we can clear out the entire thing soon. Nope, well, not quite yet. And it's going to take quite a bit of time for our troops to arrive. Oh wow, they've got almost 500 battalions over here. I mean, we knew that they have a lot of troops, admittedly. I wasn't expecting quite this much. I suspect that the East India Company is lowering their war, or their war support is going down pretty rapidly. And China is also losing a decent bit due to war goals being met, or some of the war goals being met already. So yeah, we're doing pretty good in here. Convoys are still being raided. I suppose, do we still have extra... Oh, right, hold on a minute. Once we clear out this one, I might utilize the army from Zanji to do another landing into Formosa this time. so that we can take the areas that we want to get. Oh, right, yeah, we got the treaty port area over here already, for the most part. Oh, it's another attack from us. 16 versus, well, there was 19 originally, but now it's only 16. Defending, we got much higher attack than they got defense. So I think we are going to be rolling through these terrains quite easily. Even with the 20 battalions attacking, we're still gaining more ground than they are. Which side is actually going to be fighting first? Oh, we're attacking against 40... Ooh, this is going to be a blunder. Alright, well, that gives us a bit of time to get some of the extra troops in here. We might lose a bit of land there. I'm sure that we'll be fine in the end. Well, it's got... Oh, hold on a minute. We intercepted their fleets. Were they trying to do a... Probably trying to... Oh, yeah, they were convoy raiding in there. They sank 30 of our convoys. Those bastards. There's 5 more days and our troops have arrived in India. Admittedly, this fight... I mean, we are doing pretty good damage overall. But both sides... Oh, yeah, we're actually losing quite as much. Almost as much as they are. So that's a bit of a problem there. Oh, and this one's almost... Yeah, they've been driven into a corner there. We'll have that in our hands soon enough. And I suspect that we can probably push East India companies out of the war fairly quickly. Or not necessarily quickly, but like in a year or two. And after that... Oh, during this war, we're actually already burning through our infamy at least a little bit. It's down to 91 points, which is still quite a bit. And for instance, so much the infamy that gave, or radicals that we gave from our conquest is going to be quite substantial. I'm going to make sure that that coal mine can be upgraded. Oh, there we go. Liberal Party and Conservative Party have won the election. Or were the two biggest parties, so... Let's reform the government, shall we? Landowners can be pushed out. Social Democrats are Liberal and Conservatives. You want to join the Liberal Party, alright. There we go, so we can confirm that. These two don't have a lot of influence themselves. We could try to pass some laws, I suppose. Not the trade laws necessarily. Laissez-faire would be pretty good for our income. Because the capitalists would be doubling their investments basically, but the investment pool wouldn't be able to use in quite as many things, mostly for the factories and infrastructure and such. Private hospitals could be okay, but there's not much support for it. Poor laws would be okay as well. Landowners would hate that, but actually the industrialists would love that. Plus the trade unions would love that, so that would increase the throughput quite a bit. We could, even if we don't pass this immediately, we could start passing that. Of course it's going to cost us a bit of bureaucracy, which does remind me though, we might have to increase our bureaucracy a bit further. Build another one in, I'll build 2 levels in Somaliland. Sure, that should be fine. And in the meanwhile, how is the... So the war goals, treaty port on both Formosa and Sennacherib are not quite there yet. Oh, but there we go. Our battle over here is about to end. They've taken a lot of catalysts, even though we took more. We lost a bit of land there, but now we got our troops in there. And now we're defending against their attack. 2-to-1 attack there, but their offense is so much less than what our defense is that we are going to have a jolly good time after this combat. And since we've got 1 army defending and 2 attacking... Oh, wow. It just moved all the troops in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and use the Sundra fleet. Is this one? Yeah, that's the 20 ships there. So naval invasion into Formosa. Use that army, good. And then we'll have still quite a bit of troops in here. I wonder if I should do another landing somewhere. Just for the heck of it. I probably don't need to. Well, I probably could. But, you know, we've got a lot of troops in here. They'll probably be bringing most of their troops in there as well. So I suspect that we'll be victorious here sooner rather than later. We're still losing about £70,000 per week, but we have still 9 million credits remaining. And as soon as we don't have all our troops up, it should be a decent bit more profitable. So how's this combat? It's almost even numbers. Of course, our offense is so much bigger than their defense that there's going to be a victory of us. They'll be taking about 2 or 3-to-1 casualties. But I mean, as soon as East India Company gives up, then we'll be getting a lot of money from the war reparations of this war. At least in theory. I mean, China should have pretty good GDP, right? 200... Yeah, they got more GDP than I do. What about East India Company? They got slightly less, but that's still going to be a pretty good amount of money for us. No landings done over here. Oh, did we get the port over here done? Yes, we did. Okay. Good. Just double checking. Oh, is that? Yeah, that's the industrial port. Oh, and mutual fund, so that reduces the loan interest rate quite a bit. More minting, so we're actually making a lot more, well, I'm paying a lot less interest, let's put it that way. Plus, I suppose what we could do, the publicly traded stuff, for few things, could increase the amount of capitalists, which might mean more wages, but also more capitalists with wages means more investment pool transfers. So we might actually be able to increase the investment pool a decent chunk by switching some of these at least to the publicly traded. Especially in our capital, because it's the most profitable area for the most part anyway. So yeah, the wages are going to be slightly higher, but the investment pool transfers are going to start growing. 84,000 right now. Probably going to be growing quite a bit more. Well, there's 500 battalions on the enemy side already. They're bringing another 60 from China. We apparently have a battle over here hidden behind the stuff. Oh, right, that's the battle that we started not that long ago. That's almost done. That's going to give us a bit of... Oh, wow, that was a lot of land. And now we've got a defense in here. I believe it's 13 versus 30... Oh, they had 34 there. But of course, their troops have taken a lot of casualties in our attacks. And the defenders are doing pretty good in there. So this is the Arabia army that is defending. But they got pretty good defense. Well, actually... They don't have that great defense, do they? I mean, other than the regular defense is pretty solid. Oh man, this is going to be 10-1 losses. Just for the wounded, and for the dead it's even higher. Like 20-1. Actually, probably even more than that. But yeah, that is going to be another glorious victory. How much is the investment pool now? It's 74... Oh, actually, that's dropped. But I suppose we got the government buildings. Oh, the investment pool is itself increasing now. That's good to know. So we'll be using that quite a bit once the government buildings have been built. Oh, and now we're attacking against the Chinese here. And that is going to be yet another glorious victory. Our somewhat modernized army is beating them back quite nicely. Doing the sulfur mine over here in central Java. And over here we did get the lead mine. Just going to make sure that that is allowed to expand whenever it can. If it's profitable. Which means that it's at least going to provide a bit more lead. There is a bit of convoy raiding over there. But regardless, oh, did we manage to do the landing already? We are doing the landing now. Oh man, that's been very expensive for the defenders. So yeah, we'll go into Formosa, and that's going to be another area that we conquer. There we go. Oh wow. Did that conquer the entire island? I think it did. Okay. Well, sure. We've got 20 battalions in there. I don't... Hold on a minute. Is it actually staying there? Standing by a South... Oh. Oh, wait, now it's... Wait, no. No, it is still the South China, alright. Well, that's yet another area that we conquered. Meaning that the enemies are going to start losing their war support even faster. India is already losing about 10 points every 3 weeks. So it's going to be taking still quite a bit of time before we get all of this. Of course, we got another defensive combat over here, which is... Yeah, it's going really well. The enemy is losing a lot of... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They started with 28... Or 24 battalions, sorry. And, like, within a day or two, they were down to 4 battalions. I'm guessing someone's troops are not in a good shape there. At least the ones that are mostly doing the combat. Then our defenses are just shattering their troops, really. Right, so the government administration buildings are going to be soon done. How's the poor laws? It's not going far. Oh. Oh, attrition. Hold on a minute. Where are we having the attrition? Ooh, there's something over there. Are they going to be doing a landing? Oh, that might just be some of the old convoy raiding. That's always a possibility. Which one is it? It is over here. It's advancing. Okay, so we might just have a bit of a problem with the convoy raiding. Oh, there we go. Pneumatic tools. So that's going to be a bit more production. I'm going to go for the artificial self now. We need to get that so we can get the luxury clothing and all that in sufficient numbers. There we go. Now they're... Oh, no, we are still attacking. So, India. Yeah, minus 24 war support. It's going fairly well. I think what we are going to have to do, though, is... do have fleets that are not busy. I mean, we don't have anyone doing any landings or anything like that. So, how about you escort convoys around there? Don't suppose... No, we still have an army there. Okay. Interesting. It's just staying there for the time being, which is probably a good idea. if they try to do a landing or something. Right, so we're still losing £70 per week. But now we're getting £89,000 for invest. Oh, but that's going to drop down to 78,000. Right, so that's not necessarily the best situation then. But slowly but surely, we're winning the battles here. And we're also improving our industries back home quite a bit. Is there... Okay, we might have to increase the railway over here a little bit. And probably over here as well. It wouldn't hurt at least to increase the railway there. And then of course over here we'll just add in one anyway, because I know that we've been expanding this so much. Is there any other places we have low... Oh, there's a lot of places that have low access. Well, right around 99. That might be just... Oh, hello. Did we find their raiding fleet here by chance? I think we did. Well, there's not going to be a problem anymore, at least for a while. We're losing a lot of cash though. Oh, we've got a double combat in here. We're defending against almost 50 battalions, and we're attacking against over 50 battalions. Well, there was 50 originally, but now it's only 37. So yeah, that's going to be two pretty good battles in there, I'd say. Oh, what's this? Target is Portugal. Translator into Tor. Bombay Treaty Port. Oh, right. Hold on, is this? Oh yeah, so it would be the Goa that they're going after. What else? Open Portuguese market. Oh. The Portuguese market not open? They want to get the... Actually, they're not conquering any lands directly. But I might want to get some land from Portugal over here. Like Angola. Is there actually any resources in here? There would be lead mines over there. In East Angola. That's a possibility. Of course, getting in there, and that's going to be a lot of infamy to get all of that, but maybe. I mean, at some point, we don't need to worry about the infamy all that much. As long as we get stronger. I mean, right now, we don't quite have the army for that yet. We're slowly improving the situation, for sure. Although we're also losing a lot of cash right now, which is not good. The interest rate is almost £40,000 per week. I mean, if we didn't construct anything, we would make some money. So we might have to stop construction soon enough. Or we'll just wait for the... India is already at minus 53, and then losing 4 points per... Almost 5 points of war exhaustion, or war support per week. And we're just conquering a lot of the land there. But the money is tight, to say the least. I do wonder, though, if Portugal was to invite... No, I don't think they'll invite me into a war. We got pretty... Well, they're antagonistic towards us, so yeah, they don't really care about me. In that regard. Alright, well... In the meanwhile, we're getting a lot of factories, and look at that, opium plantations are increasing even further. I do wonder, though, how much do we already have there? 15, okay, so that's going to be number 16 about to be completed. Also, do we have construction sectors around here by chance? No. Okay, oh wait, no, we got the tech that increased the throughput, didn't we? So that's what's increasing the construction cost, probably. Or at least the wages for the stuff. Capitulation on Saint... Oh, I forgot that they were in the war. I'll be honest. But yeah, no, that's now capitulated, so that's one less enemy to worry about. There's no... Actually, there are 2 non-negotiating participants, but that's just my vassals. But India is about to... Well... Actually, how much? It's like 5 weeks before they surrender, probably. By that time, we'll probably have conquer even further land in here. So they'll be losing the... war support even faster. Of course, we won't be getting much land in this. It's just going to be one port over here. Oh, there we go. Treaty port. Oh, it's over there. Right, good. First of all, we do have a port in there already. We might want to put in a second level for a port. And we've got 2 barracks in there. What are they using? They're using my stuff already. We could go for the siege artillery. But that is going to be very expensive. Plus, if it's not really connected to the market quite yet, there's not a lot of infrastructure in there. We could... produce more rubber in here, or opium. Opium it is. There we go, so now we are losing only £60,000 per week. And we got the stuff over here. We could do another landing in China, or we can just, well, you know what, they'll probably do a landing on me if I don't do a landing on them. Might have been doing a bit of convoy raiding there. Alright, we should have the fleet, which one is that? Patrolling the coast at Sanji. Scouting convoys at Indochina headquarters. I'm going to do another landing over here in Guangdong. The 20 battalion one will go first, and we'll have these 20 battalions that should be able to move into the fight. Because that is... Oh, yeah, that is already part of the... theater, so to speak, there. Apparently we still need more opium, though. And... Bunyoro is having a civil war. I think we don't need to worry about that one. Because how much do we have credit remaining? About 7 million? 7 million. Alright. I mean, we are still Oh, okay, the poor laws might not pass. Of course, that's partially the reason why we wanted to go for that one, is just to increase the capitalist investment pool contribution by 10%. Plus, the trade unions are quite happy as well, so workforce is pretty good, manufacturing throughput is pretty good. Yeah, we'll do a landing over there. We can probably go for a little bit faster speed, in fact. And hopefully... Oh, we got a lot of bureaucracy, actually. Did we get these already as cores? Not yet. 31 months, 32 months. We could probably incorporate this one real quick. It's fairly cheap to do so. We might be losing a little bit of stuff there. Did we... We never core the southern areas there. Probably not going to be coring Indonesia or anything like that. It's pretty far away. Oh, we are... We even have a naval base here? So we do. Let's put into monitors there. And then we got the torpedo journey caller. That's probably a horrible pronunciation, admittedly, but regardless. China is just waiting. How much do we... They're losing 1.5 war support. Have they gotten a lot of loans? They got a decent bit of loans, I suppose. We're slowly pushing through there. Suppose we got the fleet around here, don't we? Oh, what's this? Oh, we got a naval battle. Oh, our invasion fleet is being intercepted by their fleet. We are doing pretty good damage on them, though. So, yeah, this is not going to last very long. And they're not going to be able to stop our invasion. Oh, but the size of the defending army might be the one that is stopping us. Alright, well, in that case... We should have another fleet. So that's doing the invasion. How about we send you to raid the convoys down there? Cause some problems for their navy, if nothing else. But yeah, this invasion fleet is not gonna get through. I don't think there's anything else that I can realistically speaking invade. Unless I do landings all the way into the north or something. But they just have such a massive army that doing the landings in those areas is gonna be difficult, to say the least. Especially since they don't have their armies busy elsewhere. We're still dealing okay damage overall, but yeah, it's not going to be enough. Oh, but there we go. Now only losing £20,000 per week. Oh yeah, because we're getting more of the core territories, of course. But we haven't gotten them yet, though. So that's still going to take a while. But of course, we've gotten a lot of more industries and all that sort of stuff. Plus the investment pool transfers is 86,000 now, so that's definitely getting better. Oh, there we go. We're starting to sink their convoys. How much did we sink? 279. Alright. We failed the naval invasion. No surprises there. Oh, what's this then? Bhutan? Hold on, isn't... Yeah, there's the one over here. So you're going to be having a bit of a problem, eh? Yeah, there's one to subjugate you. Alright. I just want to conquer you. How much construction do we... We don't actually have that many things queued up there, but I suppose every time that we build something, it's just going to queue up some more industries, especially in our core territories to be built up. So it's not too bad. We might want to... Oh, Italy has sided against Spain. Excellent. On the war there. So, over here, do we have anything upgrading? Furniture manufacturer, we'd probably upgrade that one. Glassworks, food industries. We've got quite a bit of stuff in here. Maybe even the paper mill. And the lead mines are already max level, so we can't upgrade that any further. Plus, there's not too much. I mean, we could put it into public to trade it, I suppose. For more capitalists. And then... The fishing wharves is... Oh, actually the wheat farms might not be a bad idea. There's a lot of wine in here that we could produce. Just going to put in an extra level there at least. If nothing else. I suppose there's the coffee plantation. Ooh, coffee is actually quite expensive. We'll increase that one as well. We'll let the rest of that be. And then over here we are still expanding the sulfur mines every now and then. As well as the furniture. There's not a lot of peasants available there. How's the infrastructure? It's actually 100%, so that's not too bad. So yeah, overall, in terms of economy, we're doing pretty fine. They are still losing their war exhaustion slowly. But they have... oh, there's only minus 17. Okay, so we don't need to wait for all the way for them to give up. And accept this deal. I mean, it's minus 16 right now. As long as they lose war support, they're losing, what, 1.5 per week. That's, like, pretty good speed there. And if they need to take more loans, which they probably are, I mean, we're almost making a profit now. Oh, that's actually really good. Did we get the... No, we haven't got the artificial silk yet. What was the thing that we... Oh, right, it was the construction speed and resource discovery chance. If we could find some oil over here in Borneo, that'd be really good. Of course, we can't do that quite yet. Though we haven't found them quite yet. So I'm hoping that we can do that soon. But it's probably just a matter of time, really. Oh, wait, no, I think what we need to do for that is get the pump... No, we got the pump jackets already. No, never mind, never mind. So we should have the tech required. I think for this one, I'm just going to declare neutrality. I'm still in a bit of a big war, and I need to recuperate with my stuff over here eventually. I think we had a naval combat in here. I didn't check... Oh, there we go. Sank another 279 convoys there. So that's causing them a lot of issues. They might still... No, they're not sinking our convoys here anymore. That's good. We're losing still a lot... Oh, there we go. We're turning a profit now. How's our population now? 27 million total. So it's... Oh, wow. It's growing 300,000 per year. Almost 20 million incorporated population already. So that probably means that our colonization over here is going at a decent speed, even without the malaria prevention. It's 3 points per week. Or 3 points before the reduction of 95%. So, you know, it's still kind of slow. Well, actually, hold on a minute. Yeah, no, it does have the reduction in there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so it's 0.14% per day. Which does mean that it's still going to take quite a bit of time before it's fully done. It's like 600 days per province or something like that. Right, so China, are you willing to... Oh, you are willing to... Okay, let's set that to white peas and then add in these proposed deal. They will accept that. There we go. And now we... Oh, look at that. 125,000 profit. That's mostly from China, admittedly. Actually, the diplomatic packs are only about 92,000, of which war reparations make about 99,000. Hold on a minute. They should be taking... Wait, no, 89,000. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. Right, so there we go. We're making a lot of money. Isolated state regions... Oh, right. This one needs a port. As soon as possible. Oh, we do have a port in there already. So it's just a matter of... does it not have enough... It should have infrastructure in there. Just going to put in another level for the port, just in case. We have a bit of a bureaucratic shortfall right now, but we are going to be increasing the administrations at some point, right? Oh, did we already build those? No, we did already build those. Okay, I'm just going to put another level over there. Is there any tax... Oh, we got some... Oh, we can declare more interests. We could have another 2. We've got a little bit over there already, and we'll go over there. South India might be okay. Add that as an interest, and then maybe... What else? Most of that is already an interest. We got Japan as an interest. Northern China, maybe? Nah, I don't think I'm going to put another one in China. We should have a look at Japan, though. Could we... Oh, that one's no longer profitable. Oh, does Japan actually... Let's have a look at their... Oh, they're part of the Qing market. Okay, that's a potentially a problem, then. They've lost some convoys, thanks to me. Lingering convoy raiding damage. Ah, I see. Well, that does make sense. Right, but we've got a lot of construction work going on. We are slowly recuperating our money, so that's definitely good news. At this stage, I'm almost... Well, how much do we have infamy, rather? 85? That's a little bit too much. How much would it give us infamy if we were to conquer part of... Oh, the part of Austrian market. So let's say... Sinai. That would be 4.5 infamy, actually. That's not too bad. What about Blue Nile? That's 20. So that's a lot. And then... Yeah, so these are going to be a problem. Why do we make them a puppet? That's 15. Oh, yeah, that's too much. Right, we can't take a lot of trees because there's only 2 options. Matrush and Lower Egypt. Which, to be fair, probably means Alexandria on the Lower Egypt. That could be useful. Or how much is the Lower Egypt conquering? It's 20 infamy. Okay, that's too much. We might have to wait for the infamy to drop a little bit first. Or we can just decide to not worry about the infamy at all at this stage. We don't actually have the army quite yet for that sort of behavior, though. So let's go ahead and increase the armies that we have around here. Let's put another 5 barracks built. Ooh, what's this? Ike is having a revolt. I think we're going to declare neutrality on that one. Not really needed on that. And we need to sort of pay off some of the loans that we have. But now we're making money, so it's just a matter of increasing our economy further. Ooh, what's this then? Austria versus Croatia, an uprising. Oh, I'm going to declare neutrality on that one as well. I could, technically speaking, sort of bother Austria with that, but I don't think I'm going to. But yeah, we're getting the 5 battalions over there. We could get... oh, there's no extra population in here. Alright, the wheat farms... We can switch to the treasures in here. So that's going to reduce the workforce a little bit further. Dye plantation, I'm going to put in the rail transportation. There we go, they actually have a little bit extra in there now. Tobacco, we could probably put in the rail transportation as well, to make it maybe slightly more profitable. The Houses of Faith. The prospect of a workhouse including religious instruction in the work has allowed the proposal of poor laws to gain favor with the Oriental Orthodox Church. So we're going to actually get 10% support chance, or success chance, or 20%, but more Sunni pops become more radical. I don't know how much of pops do we have Sunnis. I mean, we've got a lot of radicals already. I'm just going to go with the 10% increase. It means that this law is going to take a long time to pass, but that's fine. But we are actually out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, I got the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.